With the Wings struggling on the field, the team turned to an old friend. Terry Nickel was coaching a minor league team in Memphis when he got the call to come home.
On behalf of all the players, thanks for coming to see us off the plane. That reminds me of the old times, and good to see so many happy, smiling faces. Thank you very much.
Nickel would roll up his sleeves and go to work, and it was easy to smile when your best friend is still on the team and happens to be Erik Rasmussen, the only Wing ever to be named League MVP as he won the MISL scoring title. It went down to a West Coast trip at the end of the season, but Rasmussen was up to the challenge as Erik won the league scoring title and was named the league's most valuable player. Chico was back for the 88-89 season, the team's 10th anniversary campaign. Not only was it the return of Chico Borja, but also the return of Andy Chapman. And this year's playoff trip to Tacoma, it belonged to Wichita. The playoff win set up a classic semifinal against Baltimore.
Is the trade paid?
One that we're forced to be contended with. And
it's 2-1.
In game one, it looked as if the Wings were going to get all the breaks. But a bench penalty to Wichita for coming onto the field for a fight in the final moments of the game gave Baltimore a chance to score a sixth attacker goal to tie it. And in overtime, the Blast won on a goal by David Byrne. Despite two Andy Chapman header goals in game two, Baltimore would win, and they would go up 2-0 in the best-of-7 series. After falling behind 3-0 in games, the Wings won games 4 and 5 in Wichita, behind stars Irvine, Rasmussen, and Borja. The team would head back to Baltimore. But these exciting wins in Wichita would go for naught. Even the individual brilliance of Erik Rasmussen, who had defenders falling at his feet, wasn't enough. As in Game 6, Baltimore won and advanced to the Major Indoor Soccer League Finals. Chico Borja was the only Wings player who could find the back of the goal in Game 6 in the Wichita loss. For the sixth time, the Wings would get to the semifinals, but with Baltimore scoring 11 goals, the team could go no further. The Wings opened 89-90 with an exciting overtime win against the new Cleveland Crunch. The Wings also added a new goalkeeper. Chris Pete, who had been in the training camp of the Cleveland team, was snatched up by the Wings. And 2 years later, Chris Pete would find himself voted by his fellow players to the All-Star Games starting team. Andy Chapman brought back memories of days gone by. But 89-90 was the breakthrough season for a new star. UCLA All-America Dale Irvine would score a team-best 48 goals and would establish himself the following season as the best American goal scorer in league history.
Watch out for Irvine.
Short and the nights are long. Where they walk and I walk, they twist and I'll twist. They shimmy and I'll shimmy. They fly and I'll fly. Well, they're out there having fun. In that California sun. Well, I'm going out west out on the coast, where the California girls are really the most.
The Wichita Wings swung a blockbuster trade in January of 1990, bringing former arch-rival David Byrne in his red shoes to Wichita and into an orange uniform. Byrne would become a spark plug and lead the Wings on a late-season drive into the playoffs.
Short-handed effort. Byrne. Post. Scores! Gentlemen, it's a great effort, huh?
Chico Borja has a flair for the dramatic and gave a sneak preview of what was to come in the following All-Star game with a brilliant assist on a backheel pass in the 89-90 midseason classic. In 90-91, for only the second time in club history, the Wings would retire a uniform number. Never again would a player put on a jersey with Kevin Cooley's number 8. Cooley's distinguished career made him the only player in league history to span 3 decades with the same team. But the team was struggling on the field, and Roy Turner was asked to return as coach.
I think this franchise, while the money's always been obviously one of the main factors, I think the emotion. And right now, the emotion of the community and the team and everybody else is at maybe an all-time low.
That emotion was rekindled with 3 exciting newcomers: Danny Pena, Brad Smith, and Steve Pittman.